the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts.
When I first started writing the history of the NCR, it turned out to be over 17 pages. And it also turned out to be the biggest mistake I have ever made. But I finally did it. I have completed the first part. I patrolled the Mojave wasteland without wishing for a nuclear winter. So, there goes. All stories in the Fallout universe, both before and after the war, has to do with Vault-Tec. This one is no exception. From Vault 15, there was the origin of Aradesh. He was an old man with an unibrow. He can arguably be called the founder of the NCR. But at that time, it wasn't NCR. It was just a small settlement by the name of Shady Sands. Vault 15 also saw one of Vault-Tec's numerous experiments. This experiment in particular meant mixing of people of differing ideologies. So it is no surprise that from the same vault there was origin of the Great Khans and also the NCR, two of the factions which have been in war for a long time. The people of the vault came out in the year of 2097. They used a gig to build Shady Sands. As we enter into the city as the vault dweller, we see the settlers skeptical. After all, why welcome a stranger when they already have everything they need? But soon warmed up to us after we got rid of the rad scorpions which were bothering them for a long time. Life here is quite boring.
Name's Jesse.
Wow, how do you like our little town? Bored yet?
This is because of Aradesh's policy of not communicating with outsiders.
Hey, Aradesh, what's about Shady Sands?
Shady Sands is much like a family, one that keeps to itself. Are small and self-sufficient, so there is little else to tell.
One day, a tragedy struck Shady Sands, as Tandy was kidnapped by some great khans. It was up to the vault dweller to rescue her.
I am in desperate need of assistance. My daughter Tandy is missing. I do not know what to do.
Have you tried to save her?
My people are not skilled in this. Already 3 patrols have gone out to look, but none returned. Will you help me?
Who would...
He did. And in doing that, saw to the destruction of the great khans. This meant that he was now worshipped as a living legend by the people of Shady Sands. A few years later, Aradesh disappeared searching for Vault 13. After that, her daughter Tandy came into power, quickly opening trade routes to Junktown and dominating the Brahmin trade market. So this is it for part 1 of NCR history. I hope you liked it